Hi there. Hope you can hear me okay. So just trying to connect Christina to our live. So let's see when she's popping up. Otherwise, you can send me a wave if you can hear me okay. So I can see there's some issues with Christina joining me. So bear with us for a second and we'll figure out why that is. Maybe just try to, yay, thank you. It's always so weird to speak into the void. Here we go. This looks good. Something is happening. Hi, Christina.
Hi.
Can you hear me okay?
I can, but I can't see you.
Oh, well, I look pretty. Well, I can see you fine. You look great.
Okay,
So,
thank you.
so you, I don't know why you can't see me, but it's you have to trust that I won't run.
Is there something I need to press or do to put you? No, you're in charge.
I don't know actually, because I'm usually the one starting it, so I don't know what happens on the other side. But let's just get started. Maybe in the meantime, when I give it a little introduction, something pops up to make it see me. So welcome everyone. It's Christina joining me today. My name is Julia, if you're new to Warrior Princess Yoga. And today we just had this spontaneous idea to do another live session because this year is our first breathwork session and Christina is going to fly in all the way from Belgium to host with me here in Copenhagen, and I'm very excited for it. And today we thought we just speak a little about how we found our own ways to breathwork, and then Christina is going to share a little meditation breathing exercise with me, so you can also get a bit of an idea what we're going to offer the 1st and the 2nd of June in Copenhagen and just outside of Copenhagen. Yeah, so welcome, Christina.
Thank you for having me. I'm excited.
You still can't see me?
No, I still can't see you. I'm like,
Okay. Well, if no one else is watching this, at least we're having fun while, while we're doing this live. No, I can see people coming. It's great.
that's great.
So, do you want to start with telling us how did you find your way into breathwork and what fascinated you about it?
Well, it's an interesting story. Several years ago, when I was working as a caregiver, I had this urge to start something new with my life. I had this feeling like I need to do something else. It was actually during the pandemic when a lot of people were having issues with breathing, with their lungs. I started doing a lot more meditation, taking time for myself. I was alone a lot, to be honest. I mean, as we all were in that time. And I just felt like there's something that I need to be doing, something different. And by chance, by fate, a course in breathwork came across my path. And I decided to join, and it just felt right. It just felt like this is the thing I'm supposed to do. And at that time, I started reading up on it and realizing how versatile breathwork is, how much we can use it to explore our body and to find healing and peace within. And since then, I've been exploring my own style. I've been exploring different types of breathwork. I've been exploring trauma work at the same time, and really learning how to sit in space with others while they explore their own breath and their own body. That's a really short cap of how I joined breathwork.
Wow, beautiful. Yeah, I recognize a lot in that myself. Thanks for sharing. It's very fascinating, you know, when you meet different people who practice or teach breathwork, there's often this call that you just described, and sometimes we just don't know where this call is leading, and then we do the leap of faith, and now end up learning so much about ourselves,
Mm-hmm.
right? Yeah. So for me, it was. I think it was a bit before the pandemic. So I've been exploring yoga and spirituality a lot, and I came to this point where I felt a little stuck. I felt like my practice wasn't bringing me to new levels of existence where I felt a need to grow and to explore. And as you just say, there's something popped up. So someone was hosting this breathwork retreat. I was like, okay, that's it. I will do that. And coming from the yoga area, there's a lot of breathing exercises, and I had literally no idea what I signed up for because it is quite different from what we usually practice in yoga. Um, I was really hooked from the first moment where it could take me. And what still fascinates me about breathwork is that each session is, at least for me, completely different. So when I enter a session and I have the trust into the medicine of the breath, it really I allow the breath to take charge, and it gives me what I needed in that moment.
Mm-hmm. That's beautiful.
Yeah,
And that's
yeah. So
how
that's
we met.
yeah. Yeah, that's also how we met. So for some of you that know that Christina and I, we actually go a little bit back. So when Christina started doing her breathwork training, she came back to deepen her knowledge when I did my training. So that's how we met and connected. And I think what also distinguished us a little was that we saw that the breath work, especially like holotropic breathing, doesn't have to be forceful
Mm.
or um, yeah, or aggressive, or it can be very gentle and trusting, to have same, or even, I don't like to say better, but like there are also results if you allow the breath to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and a lot of the
Yeah.
work you said is that safe space, the trauma work, and even if people are entering and they say, "Oh, I don't have any trauma," but even though the safe space will help people to trust more what the breath can do for them.
Mm-hmm. For
Yeah,
sure. Yeah. And that's what I'm really embracing now as I dive deeper as a facilitator of breathwork is that safe space is so important for people just to feel, just to be, just to sit with themselves and with their breath. When people
yeah,
don't feel safe, they won't go deep either. They won't allow themselves to go deep. And that's, I mean, it's a bit normal if somebody doesn't feel safe to open up, to sit still, to be with themselves, then their body's going to just tell them like, yeah, I don't want to go there. It doesn't feel safe enough to feel this.
yeah.
So for me, it's so important just to allow the calmness of the breath to do the work, to sit with it. And sometimes it's slow, and that's sometimes the way we need to heal, to get in touch with who we really are. Um, and I'm
Yeah.
each time I'm able to hold space for others, or not even just hold, but sit in space with others and respect their space. It's just so amazing to see how the softness of their own breath and the exploration of their own breath can take them on the journey they need to go.
Yeah.
And it's an honor each time to see for me and to witness.
Oh yeah, definitely. And like there's this initial skepticism for most people I worked with.
Mm-hmm.
There was somehow call to give this a try, but then it's like, what can the breath do? Just breathing. Um, and when this session starts, and they can, like, it's almost like a dropping into a cloud. You just like allow yourself to fall back, and you land on a soft cloud, and when you can just the whole body can just go into that, be embraced by
Mm-hmm.
the warmth and support, that trust in oneself. You can
Mm-hmm.
see that in the student or in the breather, which is so beautiful, because we're not doing much, right? We're just being there to support, but they are developing that trust in their own body and their own breath,
Mm-hmm.
that there's healing potential that we sometimes forget,
Mm-hmm. For sure.
right? So it's so if you guys have any questions about breathwork or our sessions, we are really grateful for you just to send that into the comments, and we will answer that later. Or we're also going to upload this. You can always leave another comment, and Christina or I will come back to you. Because it's important for us that you enter that space. Um, if you understand, maybe sometimes you're not ready to trust yourself, but that you feel like that you can trust the situation. And if you want to have a chat with us beforehand, that's always possible. It's very important that you feel supported, and that it's a real genuine connection that we want to establish, because that's the only way a safe space can be held safely, that you allow yourself to step into without any doubt or forcing.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have anything to add there?
I just want to share that I'm excited that I'm able to come and visit you and share breathwork in Copenhagen. It's an amazing opportunity. I always love traveling, and I always love meeting new people. And if I can share breathwork at the same time, it's amazing.
Yeah. So if you're some of my followers here, Christina is just amazing. She has a gift for this, and I'm so honored and proud that we can do this together. And yeah, so I'm also super excited, and I hope this little session can give you a bit more of an idea that that this can be really something very special and beautiful,
Mm-hmm.
and
And
rare opportunity, right?
yeah, exactly. And what breathwork also, it just gives what your body needs at the moment. So sometimes we just need a moment to relax. And breathwork can give you that also at the same time, that moment just to let go of everything, to let go of the stress, the noise in your head, the to-do lists, the shopping lists, everything that needs to be get done. And just in the moment of connecting to your breath and to yourself, we can let go of that and just sit in calmness and relax and just find peace and start our weekend or our evening or our day, whenever we do it, in a peaceful, compassionate way.
Yeah.
And that's what the feedback I get after every session that I give here every Saturday is that, oh, wow, this is the best way to start my weekend. It's just feeling relaxed and just like, oh, I can breathe. I can breathe into the weekend. I can breathe into today. And just feel the softness of breath
Yeah,
work.
I do hear this a lot also, like that inner peace, like that emptiness in a good way. So
Yeah.
there's no noise. It's just yeah, it's interesting, even though we're like in different parts of the world and in this work, how similar reactions can be. And for me personally, I also feel very, very deeply relaxed. Whatever the session looked like, it's as if someone takes a couple of stones off my back.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Well, Christina's going to do a little exercise with me, so you're welcome to stay and observe. And afterwards, if there are any other questions, we're happy to take them. So you get
Okay.
started. You tell me what to do, even though you still
Let's
can't
get
see me.
started. Let's maybe just do a sound check first that the music plays, because otherwise we'll do it without music.
All right.
Okay?
Let's give it
Okay.
a
And
shot.
just before we dive in, I'm going to press play and see if you hear anything.
No.
No.
Even though, dear watchers, we looked for royalty-free music that we can use, it's not working. So we're doing this. So usually session, we use music. but we are going to improvise into this now without music.
Okay. I'll play it for I mean, maybe you would like to play something while you're doing it, even though nobody can hear it, but you can relax into the music then.
All right, then I have my
Yeah?
computer just here,
Okay.
and I will
So
click
I'm not
on
too
this
loud
one.
so that you can hear my voice still at the same time.
Yes. All right, it's on.
Oh, I hear you. Your music.
Okay.
Which is
Oh,
just mine. You don't. That's lovely. Great. Okay. So, how long is the set that you just are playing?
you have about 6 minutes
Okay.
left.
Okay, great. I'll try to time that properly. So I invite you just to sit comfortably. If your back can be leaning against something, you can have your your legs crossed or on the floor. Most important is that you feel comfortable and relaxed. Say it when you're ready.
I'm ready.
Okay. I'd like to invite you to close your eyes and just to notice your breath as you breathe in and you breathe out. As you explore your breath, just allow your breath to go in and to go out without any pauses. And just notice. Just notice with gentle awareness how your breath is, how you're breathing in and breathing out. Allow your lungs to fill with each inhale and your lungs to empty with each exhale. Just notice what's happening to your body as you relax into your breath. Just notice. Notice if something's happening to your feet or your legs. Notice your hips and your stomach. Bring awareness to your back and to your chest. Continue breathing in and out as you bring awareness to your arms and your hands. Bring gentle awareness to your face and to your neck and to your head and to the skin all over your body. Just notice. Notice with each breath in and out what's happening. You notice any sensations rising, any tension, any tingling feelings, or any pressure. And if you notice that anywhere in your body, it's okay. Just sit with it and hold whatever arises. It's okay. It's part of the experience. It's a part of you. Just notice this. Notice if there's any changes, any movements. Continue your breathing in and your breathing out. As you hold the sensation in your body, Notice if any emotions arise, any feelings. Whatever comes up, it's sadness or happiness, anger or fear, just allow it. Hold space for it. No need to judge it or push it away. Just breathe into it. And tell that part of you, it's okay. You're allowed to be here right now. I'm allowed to feel you, all of you. And just sit here with your breath in calmness and with ease. And as we come to a closing of this short meditation, I invite you to bring a bit of movement back in your body, some stretches, move your arms and your neck softly. I'll join you. How are you feeling?
Very relaxed. I will definitely listen to this again.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking how relaxed I could be if we continued for another 2 hours. Thank you so much. That
You're
was beautiful.
welcome. That
Mm.
was just a very short taster, or however you say it, of what a longer session would be like.
Yeah, definitely. And I'm just opening the space. If some of our viewers have some questions about breathwork, about us, about our upcoming sessions, so whoever is still with us here. Oh, I see some hearts coming. I don't know from whom, but we just appreciate the love. Thank you. And I hope we can upload this on Instagram and YouTube. So stay tuned. In my profile, I will share the links. And I'm also tagging Christina everywhere. So True Breath, True without E. You can find her on Instagram. So please give her a like and a follow as well, because yeah, it supports small businesses and us to continue the work we are doing. And yeah, do you have any closing words, Christina?
I just before we close, I want to ask you how your body's feeling right now after this. So you said you were relaxed, but would you like to share anything else that happened that you felt during the session, if something happened? I mean,
So when we do the conscious connected breathwork, it's really it really helps you to stay focused, because you know the mind was, especially in the beginning, the mind was still drifting. But it's very easy to come back to the breath because you have to be so aware without the pauses.
mm,
So like mentally, I felt it was very easy to stay present.
mm,
Um, and the body just started to feel light, because that's how it works. You know, when we decrease mental load, we will feel it as in the body as well.
mm-hmm.
So yeah, definitely feeling refreshed and actually more awake now than before the session.
Well, that's great.
So I can continue doing some work. So yay!
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I feel good.
That's great. A bit of advice that I give after every session is also when we connect to the body, sometimes we don't directly feel things come up, whether it's an emotion or just a sensation of feeling in the body. But later on, something can come up because you brought awareness to your physical body and to your emotions. So if something arises, say, an emotion, it can be heavy, it can be light, it can mean it doesn't have to be one type of thing. Allow that space to be there. Allow yourself to feel it. Don't push it because you have to do something or you have to go somewhere. Just allow space to really feel it, because it's in the feeling that we heal. And there's power in allowing our body and ourselves just to fully feel whatever arises. So afterwards, if something does come up, I hope you're able to make space for it and fully feel it.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I have no plans anymore besides resting and a tiny bit of work uploading this video. And I also just had a sip of water because also like flushing everything out that might have been loosened up. Um, so yeah, thanks for the advice and the reminders. And I really can't wait to have you here. And it's going to be just after my birthday. So it's also, and who knows me knows I love my birthday. So, so it's going to be wonderful. So please come and join us in our breathwork in Copenhagen, 1st of June at 2 o'clock at Kama Yoga, a brand new studio in Brøndshøj, a beautiful space, just perfect for what we're going to do. And then on the 2nd of June, we're going to be back in Jugelum, where we already had sessions. So I hope to see some regulars there. And that is in the morning. I don't want to say the time now because I think it's 10, but it might be 11. So yeah, but you can find this information, otherwise please ask. So
Excited.
yes, so thanks everyone for watching. Oh, we became half an hour. I didn't anticipate that we we're going to spend so much time together, but it was lovely as usual.
Yeah.
So thank you, Christina.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, it was my pleasure. Namaste.
And we'll talk again soon, okay?
Yeah,
Enjoy your evening.
you
Okay?
too.
Okay.
Bye
Bye.
bye, everyone.